I'm JD Durkin reporting from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, and here's what we're watching on the street today. Investors are looking ahead to day 2 of Jerome Powell's testimony on Capitol Hill. Wall Street will be listening very closely for hints on the central bank's path forward on short-term interest rates. Investors are also digesting weekly jobless claims today, which came in roughly in line with analyst expectations at 217,000. But investors are awaiting key data on the labor market when the February jobs report drops on Friday. In other news, big changes have officially gone into effect when it comes to how European consumers interact with some of the world's biggest tech companies. Those companies will now be forced to follow more stringent rules when it comes to their competitive practices. Just a few of the changes include Apple allowing users in the EU to download apps from a third-party app store for the first time since Apple launched its own 15 years ago. Meanwhile, Google will be forced to drive more traffic to other shopping or travel booking sites instead of directing users to its own platforms. And Meta might be forced to integrate messages from other messaging apps like Signal or Viber into its Messenger and WhatsApp services. The new sweeping changes will affect 6 of the largest names in tech: Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta, Microsoft, as well as ByteDance, which owns TikTok. And if a company is found to have broken any of these newly implemented rules, it's going to cost them. First-time offenders could be fined up to 10% of the company's global revenue, while a second offense could cost them as much as 20%. That'll do it for your daily briefing from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. I'm JD Durkin with TheStreet.